This is the ANNKE Creator Pro camera. I've purchased it as an upgrade to the one that I currently use for security in the garage, and the primary reason is it's got a better sensor on it, but also it will track in the garage if anybody goes into it and I'm not there, which is a good thing because they can always step off to one side. So as I said, this is an upgrade to the one that I've got. Let's go through what's in the box, the specifications, then we'll set the app up and we'll actually put it up in the garage. It's going to be hanging upside down, so there's a couple of changes that we need to make, but let's have a look at it. Let's have a quick look at what's in the box. So you've got the camera itself, the ANNKE camera. You've got a fixing bracket and fixings. You've got your power brick there. The power USB cable, and it's a micro USB connected to normal USB. Instruction manual. So if you have a look at the specifications there, it's a high resolution, your full HD resolution. You've obviously got your two-way audio to talk to anybody that's in the location where the camera is. This is the main reason, where I can get, where it'll pick up anybody that's in the garage and should track them. Your cloud storage and your local storage. So if you put a micro SD card in here, it'll take up to 128 gig. I'm not sure what the cloud storage is. I'll update you on that later. You've obviously got night vision because you'll need that. It'll work on 2.4 or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. You've obviously got your pan and tilt, which you'll be able to do via the app. Not sure what the one key alarm is. That's probably, if anybody's in there, you can just press a key and it'll actually sound an alarm, which is a good thing. And mainly, it works with Alexa. So all the devices that I've got around the house and on the phone, I can view it from those devices, such as the Echo devices. This is the one that we're replacing, which is the Little Elf one, which I've had for about 3 years now, so time for an upgrade. And this is the view from the Little Elf. Right, so that's me. You get a nice picture from it. What it doesn't do is, as you walk around, it doesn't track you. But nevertheless, still a good camera. And with the door down, now you can see that the IR kicked in there, so we get a good view. And you can move the camera from side to side. That's not a problem. What I do like about this is you get the full picture at the bottom, so you can just click on it and it'll take you to wherever you want to go, which is a good thing. Anyway, let's see the new one. Let's get it set up. I'll need the instructions to download the app and then obviously just to follow them. I don't need the power brick at the moment. I'll use that in the garage. I've got a power source on the side of this, so I'll plug it into there. The cable, excellent length on the cable. It's 2 meters, so 6 foot 6 inches. Let's get that plugged in. I won't power it up just yet, but the micro USB connector's on the back there. Right, let's get the app. So the first thing that we're told to do is go to the Play Store and download the My ANNKE app. So My ANNKE app, there we go. Install that. Right, that's all installed. If we open it up, I'll see if I can just follow the on-screen instructions rather than reading through the ones in the... Okay, so that's it. We're all registered. And we just need to agree to the permissions so that it can record. So we'll do that. Right, and the next thing now is to add the camera. So if we have a look in the top left-hand corner, there's a plus, so let's click on that. And it's a smart camera that we're adding. We'll agree to the permissions while using the app. Okay, let's power up the camera. I'm just going to pop the micro USB into the back of the camera. If you can hear anything in the background, it's my parrot. There's a red light come onto the camera. The camera will just be configuring itself now, so let's start the installation. So click on Smart Camera. Yeah, we've powered it on, and let's go to Next. So we'll agree to using the camera while using the app. And what we're going to do is we're going to scan the QR code on the camera now. So there's the QR code, get it scanned. Right, let's set the Wi-Fi up by sound. So we'll click on there. We're going to go for Home Wi-Fi, which is the one that we want. We're going to pop the code in, and we'll go for next. And at that point, you just need to confirm the details. Right, it's preparing for connection.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Connecting to the server. Successfully.
Right, now what happened there was I had to just remove the microphone connection from the camera. When I did that, then digital noise played out of the phone speakers. The camera listened to that noise and it connected it straight away. So that's it, we're all done. I'm just going to rename the camera and we'll finish that. And there we go. Look how quick that was. So we've got the camera all set up now. And we'll put it into its location and start using it. Before we do, let's just have a quick look. Right, so that's me. You see me there? A handsome devil that I am as well. Right, so it's asking for a device password, so we'll pop one in. Right, that's all set up. Let's just go in and quickly have a look at what we can do. We're going to pop an SD card in at some point. Just going from left to right, we've obviously got video, taking a snapshot, talking, and actually ringing the alarm on it. And we can increase the screen size. And I can pan and tilt the camera, which is all good. Let's just quickly set the alarm. And stop that. We'll go through the settings later, but here's a quick look at them. So there's the various settings. You saw how easy it was to set up then. I didn't even need the instruction manual. All it was a case of plug the power in, download the app, connect it to the Wi-Fi system. The only hiccup that I had was that the mic on the phone, I had to disconnect the remote mic so that it would play audio. As soon as I did that, the phone started playing audio, this picked it up, it connected to the phone, I didn't need to put anything in, and that was it was all set. Before we go and put it up into the garage, however, I just want to show there's very, very little lag on this. Very little lag on it. Which is something completely different to the older model that's currently in the garage. But before we do set it up, I'm just going to go into settings and go down to motion detecting to see how this works. Right, okay, so we've got active tracking on there that I've just put on, and we'll save that, and then we'll go back to the screen. Right, now if I walk in there, it should start tracking me. And there you go. It's tracking round as it sees me. We'll just go back. Okay, excellent. Right, okay, let's get it up on the ceiling in the garage. Right, so we're going to pop the micro SD card into here now. And what I've got is a SanDisk Extreme. It's a 64 gigabyte. You can go up to 128 gig, but this is the one that I want to use for the time being. And nice and simple, with the power off, you just slide the lens up and that reveals the micro SD card slot there. Also the reset button. So you get your card, make sure it's the right way around, pop it in, slide it home, lock it into place, and that's it, all done. You don't even need to slide it back down, it'll do that when it powers up. There's more than just getting a faster camera and one that tracks for replacing the Little Elf camera. And as you can see, this is it. I've got cable all over the place. I've got to have a power line device that will actually connect it to the house network. And I've got to have a power cable. With the new one that we're going to put up there, the ANNKE one, all I need to do is just plug it into there using the power block. So hopefully, not only will it be faster and better and have more settings on it, it's all just going to tidy this up as well, unlike my garage. Right, so we'll just clean everything up first and remove the Little Elf camera. Right, so that's able to be used elsewhere in the house, and we'll take this down. I'm actually going to set the new camera further back as well. I'm going to put the new bracket up back here. Right, bracket up, let's get the camera up, get all the cables cleared, Get the power to this and then we should be up and running then. Camera up nice and easy. Let's clear the cables. Right, cables cleared. Let's pop this in. And the USB end into there. And then the other end, actually I love the long cable. The other end into the back. That's plugged in. Do some cable management. I actually heard this, the voice comes on and says power on, so without even looking, you know that it's working. Just set it up now, just so that you can hear the notification when anybody walks in front of it. You'll hear it now. So not the loudest, but it'll certainly let people be aware that there's something going on and they're probably being videoed. Right, so camera's all set up and it was blissfully easy. Literally once the bracket was on and the power was supplied, it all just connected itself. So if we go into my ANNKE app and open it up, log in automatically. There's the camera, garage, click on there. I've inverted the screen because with it being on the ceiling, it would be upside down. So this is what the other camera wouldn't have been able to do, the little elf. Although it was a good camera, it couldn't do this. As you'll see, it will start tracking me as I walk around. And yep, the other camera definitely couldn't do this. You see me all the way over here. How far around does it go? Yeah. So I'm right in the corner of the garage now. I'm parallel with it and it's got me perfectly. And let's just spin it back round to the front. So we'll put the door down. We'll see it in the dark. So there we are in the dark and the infrareds have just come on. You see me perfectly in here, that's fantastic. And again, I'll just walk around, see if it tracks me in the dark. Yep, it's tracking. Yeah, it's following me around. The light that you can see there, that's for the garage door. It's not bright at all, but it's still tracking me in this. More about the app and the settings that you can change. So if we go into the settings symbol at the top right hand corner of the screen, you've got your about first, which just tells you what the device is that you're looking at. Come back out of there. You're going to device upgrade. If you've got a firmware upgrade, then that's where it's going to tell you, and that's where you do it. Date and time, obviously that's where you set your date and time. Come back out. You can restart it or factory reset it remotely. You can change your password. If you go into device sharing, you can click on this to generate a QR code so that you can send it to somebody else and they can download the app and also share the device as well. So if you've got your family living with you or you just want a neighbour to look after it while you're away, then that's what you'd use. Notifications, let's pop into there. So you've got lots on here. I've set it up so that there's motion detection. So when anything's picked up, it'll send me notification through the app on the phone. Also, I've got it set up so it'll send the alarm as well. Now, as you saw, it's not the loudest alarm, but it'll certainly let people know that something's going on. And the active tracking's on there as well. You don't just need the alarm though, you can have it beeping when it detects somebody in range. If we go back out and look at record, this shows you a few things. It allows you to record or not record. You can set it to recording for 24 hours if anything's happening, or schedule recording. You might not want it to record while you're at home, for example. You can optimize the storage, so you can actually change the quality of the picture as well, which will reduce the amount of storage that's required for anything. And obviously it shows the SD card, what the capacity is and how much is actually available. Go back out of there, come down. You've got your cloud storage that you can organize there. You can go into your Wi-Fi settings and change things or check the network. Flip the screen, well, that's what I had to do because it's on the ceiling. And on-screen display, if we go into there, there's lots of things that you can put on there. You can put text on the display, which we'll just do. You can set the format of the date that it's going to show, whether you want it with a 24-hour clock, whether you want the days on the display and the time as well. So lots of personalization there. Sound, you can go into there to increase the volume of the speaker or the microphone, pick up the sensitivity, increase the sensitivity of the microphone. If you've got flicker on your camera, you can go into the frequency there and change it from 50 Hz to 60 Hz. And last but not least, you've got your Alexa control there for linking it to your Alexa. And that's pretty much it. Lots of ways to personalize it to exactly what you need though. That's it then. You've seen the setup and you've seen it in action. In summary, what do I think of it? Well, £45 on Amazon, £40 on the ANNKE site, and there's a 10% discount code in the writing below. The picture quality is fantastic. In darkness, the picture quality is beyond fantastic. The infrareds work perfectly. The app itself is so customizable, very easy to download recorded video on it, whether that's from the SD or the cloud. You can even set it up with a DVR as well, so to constantly record onto a DVR. The alarm system on it, not very loud, but it does what it's supposed to do, which is basically let people know that there's something going on in that room, or in my case, the garage. Now, at this price, you can't expect miracles. So the tracking, for example, it's a little bit slow, and if somebody's walking fast, it will go out of the tracking zone. So you can always pay more for something, but like I say, at this price point, the camera is excellent for that. Extremely easy to set up, extremely easy to install. The connection to the Wi-Fi it took seconds. The only problem that I had, in fact, was because I had the remote mic plugged into the phone, there was nothing coming out of the speakers on the phone to register with the device itself. But as soon as I took the mic out, it wasn't a problem. And it set itself up on the Wi-Fi easily. So yeah, price point excellent. Definitely recommend this camera. It does everything that I want it to do, just to give me the security, the peace of mind of the garage. Perfect.